Wall looks like a firing squad wall. Maybe that's what I'm in for. I don't know. But one thing I do know is that I'll never understand the government. And that's why when you're trying to take advantage of these programs, don't think you know how it works. And I don't know how it works, and I've been studying it for 48 years. So you just kind of dive in and see what's there and just take advantage of what the heck makes sense to you. You know, you don't have to understand it because they'll change the rules every day anyway. And every office does it differently. So there's no set rule anyway. But this is what's interesting now to me is what's going on. The local governments, your state, local, county governments, they were given like, what was it, $350 billion? Yeah, so a third of a trillion in 2021. Okay, what is this? 23, right? So that's probably a year and a half ago at least, maybe 2 years ago. They were sent this money to the states, and they've only spent half of it. That's right. They only spend half of it. So the states are sitting on this money. They haven't decided how to spend it yet. Every state has it. Every county has it. You know, every city has it. Whatever. Sitting on like 175 billion dollars. Yeah, and it's supposed to be used for those things to promote small businesses to help them. Childcare is supposed to be used for housing. Because we got rid of this homeless problem that we have, and broadband. So people that living in small areas uh, have access to high-speed internet and job training. So there are the five places they're supposed to put that money, but they haven't decided how to put their money. That's why last year, or I guess a couple months ago, when they were talking about the budget and trying to pass another budget deal that Biden wanted, a lot of the Capitol Hill people wanted to take back this $270 billion to put on something else because they're not using it. And of course, that didn't happen. It's hard to change the law once you do something. So, your city, your mayor, your county executives are sitting on money that they haven't decided how to spend. Okay. So, you have to, number one, get on their mailing list so you know how they're going to spend it when they decide to spend it, or start lobbying, and get your friends to start telling the people how they think it should fit. Hey, we need more rent grants. Hey, we need more grants to pay our mortgage. We need more money to start a business. All those things. If they don't hear from you, they're going to decide it. What their relatives tell them or whatever. So this is how the influence. It's almost $200 billion sitting around there that they haven't spent yet. I mean, that's a sin almost, isn't it? uh, let's see. Oh yeah, upgrade for broadband, for public health uh, workers. Actually, yeah, they want to increase salaries for government officials and public health workers too. That money could be used for them. Uh, so it's already approved. They have the money. They just have to decide politically how they're going to break it up for everybody. How everybody's going to get it. Okay, and that's important. And by the way, I put up a couple of venues, last two or three um, videos I put up here are really for people with who are members of Lesco Health. So take a look at them. It shows you. Maybe, yeah, I guess it'll probably maybe hopefully encourage you to join Lesco Health. But if you don't have the money, that's okay. Don't worry about it, because you could learn enough about where to go for solving problems. And the three of them I have up there now is one is for members of Lesco Health. So if you're members of Lesco Health, it shows you the things that you should start with in Let's Go Help. In other words, how to apply to the grants we have, and how to download the list of 500 grants in your city or your state. It's a state by state listing of grants, 500 of them, and things like that. How to ask me questions and get personal answers, because I've been doing this research for so long, and I want to share it with people. And if something I know and build up a knowledge for, and I can take a minute or two of my time to help you and point you in the right direction. That's what I do when I answer questions. So people, I answer them right now on Let's Go Help on Facebook. Now we have two platforms, Facebook and uh, the other network, Let's Go Help 2. And you get all the services are available in both places. But my personal answers right now are mostly on the Facebook one. So that one report, it shows you the best way to use Let's Go Help and solve all your financial problems. There's some weird title. Then I also did one for uh, home repair. That's a very popular one. So even though you don't have the links, if you're a member, you can look at that and see. So I mentioned the places to go, how to go, who to contact. So you don't really need the links. You could follow it up without having the report that has the links in it because that's for members. I gotta make them happy first. They're paying my lunch. So that's important. So the other one is car repair. Now we have a grant for car repair, and that's important. We give out $15,000 every month, and the deadline again is on the 20th of the month. So the 20th of every month, we close the applications and give out $15,000 of grants to help people with car repair. But I show you the sources too of call repair because it's mostly nonprofit organizations and stuff like that that are really doing great work in helping people repair. Now, see, if you go to Google and try to find call repair, you won't find these nonprofits because they're not going to advertise in Google. So that's the problem, and that's why there's a lot of help out there, but it's not in Google because the good help that doesn't charge money is either by the government or by nonprofit organizations. So every website I send you will never charge you money for anything, and that's cool, I think. So you got those three um, how to find money to well, actually, how to use Let's Go Help, how to use Let's Go Help to get money to fix up your home, and how to use Let's Go Help to get money to fix up your car or get new cars. I mean, there's nonprofit organizations that give free cars to people. Why? Because they know, like a single mom, if they don't have a car, they can't take care of their kids or anything. I mean, you're not an economic, you know, uh, fair play game if you don't have a car in most places in this country. So that's why it's so important to survive in this country to have a car. So that's why nonprofits see this problem, and what they do is, do you have information on grant writer in Texas you can share? I have a free report that shows you don't need a grant writer. You need people who have go here, go try lesco.com. Try TRYLESKO.com. There are 7 organizations that I'll show you in Texas that will help you with grant applications, show you grant application. They do what I do, but they'll do it for free. So there's 7 places there in try Lesco, Lesko.com that are available in every state that will help you get grants for free. Don't worry about writing a grant. That's just for $1 million grants. You don't need to. You just have to fill out a form. So don't worry about that, but go to these 7 sources and ask them for help. And what you do is you call them up, you call each of the 7 up and tell them, I need help with this. If I need help to go to school, I need help with housing, I need help with paying my bills, paying my debt, or whatever. And they'll hook you up, point you to the places that give free money and help to do that. Okay? So you don't have to give me a nickel. Just go to trylesco.help and cut me out of the system. Yeah. And that's important that you know that. That's what I want people to know about. I'm in Florida. Our governor doesn't appear to be interested. It doesn't matter. Who cares what the governors are? Whatever. You got to use the system as it is. There's enough there as it is. It's going to be different in every state, in every city, whatever. Just don't blame people for something that it's not. Even if you blame them, it's not going to do anything anyway. You got to solve the problem today. You're going to, want to start a campaign and get the governor out and get a new governor. That's fine, but you may be dead by then. You got to solve the problem. You got to use tools that are out there now to solve the problem. There's plenty of tools. They're different in every city. That's why you have to do some research to do that. So I show you how to start doing that research by going to trylesco.com. Okay, trylesco.com. Yes, every state has these. Every state. That's and if you remember, yeah, I'll show you 500 programs in every state. Yeah, we have a list. So if you remember, download that list and get that. But see, you're not going to see them because you're going to go to um, Google, and Google doesn't show you these because these are from nonprofits. They're from government offices that don't have money to pay for advertise. Google is really interested in people advertising, so they could uh, give your name to their advertisers, so they could advertiser could sell you something, and Google makes money. Okay, Google makes no money out of uh, government programs or nonprofit organizations. So that's why they may be in there, but bless your soul if you can find them, because you probably can't. It's not. It's not that kind of a system. Uh, uh, love your shirt. Oh yes, actually that's mine. Printful. I get all these made. Printful. Samuel Manuel. Let's go help too on Facebook. Yes. Oh, wonderful. Well, go there and start a question on Facebook and tell me any of those. I'll send you the two links. We don't have them up yet. We're making a place for that. I live in South Florida. Need help with eviction. Go here, Maurice. Marcus is um, just JUST shelter SHELTER just JUST SHELTER.org. Okay, uh, justshelter.org, and you'll see uh, community resources. You go to the community resources. Every state has a whole bunch of free lawyers that will help you. With the eviction, you have to have a lawyer because they're going to have lawyers, so you have to have a lawyer. So that's a place to get free lawyers to help with eviction. They could stop evictions, everything. But see, the lawyers for the landlord, they just want you out of there, and they'll say anything to get you out of there. But there's law to protect you, and you don't know them. I don't know them, but there's lawyers that do. So you can't come to a gunfight with a knife. You got to find a gun. So you find a free eviction lawyer at justshelter.org. How do you like that? Okay. uh, I'm hoping to, on Let's Go Help too, hoping to do a free Q&A there later this afternoon. But I got to do some other videos and answer questions. Most of my day I answer questions from people because it's the people, when they ask me questions, then I know what they need and I could find answer to them and find sources of money for their questions that they can't solve or the financial issues they have. And that's what I do every day of my life. I've been doing that 48 years now. And I'm going to do it till I die, man. So that's why you're going to see me around. I don't know. This is what 80 looks like. I don't know what 90 is going to look like. But if it's half of this, I just had shingles and I was sort of working only half time. So I was getting old, getting used to being older that I can't work 24/7. But it's fun. And the fun part of it is giving. The fun part of it is helping. And you believe, I mean, if you help somebody with something they have, you grow. Not only do you grow, you grow your heart, and your heart is the most important thing to grow. And what's nice as you get older, the heart is the only muscle you can grow. Nothing else. Everything else is sort of dying off, right? But your heart, you could keep growing, and that's what's important about it. So go out and help somebody today. If you remember, Let's Go Help. Find somebody who needs help, and give them a little encouragement, or tell them about a source that you know about, so they could share in that. And that's what it is. I mean, to me, that's what the joy of Let's Go Help is. That members are helping members, man. So if I die in 10 years, this maybe it will keep going. Yeah, because members are getting smarter than. I mean, I learn more from the members because hey, they just applied to this over here, and I tell other people about it. See, and that's what's important. So you can do that too. You can help people, and To me, that's a secret in life that we don't know. And in capitalism, we try to think that, oh, accumulating as much capital as possible is fun. But I don't know, maybe it's my age or something. There's only so much of that. The real joy in life is giving. Don't you love loving somebody? Right. Don't you love being loved? Right. So that's all giving. The good part is being able to love somebody hard, not just a little bit hard. How hard can you love somebody? Yeah, so that's what it's all about, at least for me. But I'm an old fart, don't trust me. We all change in life. We all have different lives. We all have to struggle through what the hell we got. But take reality. Don't try to force. I see people trying to solve their problems. They're trying to find things that they think should be there. No, you go out and do research. You do out and you do like a scout in the military goes out and scouts where the enemy is and everything like that. So you got to go out and scout what's out there and then figure out how to use it for you to improve your life. So first of all, find what's out there for you to use so you can improve your life. It's not going to be perfect the way you would like it to. Yes, I would like to just know the application to fill out and put my name and address in and get a check in the mail next Thursday. Okay, so let's go send me the application. No, I can't do that. But I can show you where likely is that applications like that are for where you live. Okay, and that's the important thing because they change every day. There's thousands and tens of thousands, millions of applications. So you have to know the system to know that you're knocking on the right door. So if you're trying to get a date and you're knocking on the door of a convent, sure, all the women are there, right? But not at a convent. They're not ready to date. You're in the wrong place. No. What I do is show you the hip bars that I know there's women that are looking for dates. I am praying that it was you. I about a grant a few days ago. Put me in touch by telling her, no, that's not me, Norma. That no, I would never do that. The only way is on Lesco Help. I don't do chats. I don't do uh, any of that stuff. People are ripping off my name and doing that, and I can't do anything about it. Don't know. Call the Facebook and all the people, YouTube, and they don't do anything. So you have to be careful. Don't. I only charge $20. That's the way to know if it's me. Anybody else charge you more than $20? That's not me. It's simple, very simple. So if somebody promises you a big grant, ask them how much it costs, and if it's more than $20, that's not me. And I believe, but I'm biased, and you shouldn't trust me with this. And nobody knows as much about grants for personal people in this country than me. But that's a very biased opinion, and I'm sure there's other people that know segments of it better. But God bless them, it doesn't matter. We all can't know everything. So if they know something better, do it. But you shouldn't have to charge more than $20. Okay, that's all I do. And you want to get free help from me, say try Lesco.com. Try TRYLESKO.com. Okay. And that's where there are 7 organizations in your state that will help you get grants on anything. Okay. That's what they're there for. So they charge nothing. I charge $20. Okay. So try the free one first. Okay. That's what I said. Need funding for my SMB, but I can't prove income. I don't know what the SMB is. To wind down doing since had to one. Uh, Nikki, what's your SMB? Pandemic? Uh, uh, Nikki, what's SMB? Okay, Nick, if you need trying to get money for something, go here. If you're not a member, go to find help, findhelp.org. So put in rent if you need money there, for transportation if you need money that for a car, you need free legal help, you could send it there, and everybody there is going to help you for free. Okay, I never applied for a grant before. Where do I get started? Well, try Lesco.com. Uh, yeah, for try Lesco.com if you don't want to join. If you want to join, uh, it's LescoHelp.com. Okay, that's a join. LescoHelp.com. And as Chico, if you want to see in the last like in the last 2 or 3 videos I did on YouTube, look for the one on how to use Lesco Help. Okay, the best way to use Lesco Help. So you'll learn more about what you're able to do once you get us. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go back and finish my 6 mile walk. I'm up to 6 miles every day now, so it's pretty good. This is over. I love your shirt. Thank you. It, it's an outfit. It ain't just a shirt, man. See? Somebody once told me, said, as I go out for my walk every day, said, if you get hit by a car, it means they're aiming at you. And continue doing the small business community and for the Wizard. Yes, sir. Oh, that's awfully nice of you, Nikki. Uh, please, I mean, I just can't think of anything better to do with my life than to help somebody with what I know. As long as that doesn't work anymore, then I should be smart enough to find how to help in some other way. We should be all here helping each other, not just trying to screw each other. That's the problem. Uh, I think capitalism is great because it tells you if what you're doing is valuable or not. But of course, it has its limits. And I think, yeah, the limits is like doing anything, saying anything just to get your fucking money. And that's hard not to get caught into if you're in the game. Yep. I am sincerity. Oh, nice. Cynthia, Carlos, thank you. Well, okay, guys. Uh, life's wonderful. Open your heart and love people. They'll love you back.